Guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. I always post close-ups of the looks that I do here on my Instagram. So be sure and check that out. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. So today I'm going to continue my new Juvia's Place series where I've been doing a look with each of the palettes because I own all of them and they are my favorite brand. So I've done the Nubian, I've done the Zulu, I did the Magic palette with a recent Whatever Happened in That Palette Wednesday, and today I'm going to pull out the Saharan, which is this one right here. This is what it looks like on the inside, and I think you're going to be surprised with the look that we create today with this palette because it looks like a very neutral kind of plain palette, but it really isn't. So I can't wait for you to see what I create. It is a look that pretty much every time I use this palette, I do this look like off camera. I was originally inspired by McKenna Burns here on YouTube to do this look because she did it on her channel a while back, and ever since like I got this palette, I want to say maybe like a year ago almost, and I got it like right when it came out. And when I was looking for inspiration back before I even had my channel, I think it was before I got my channel. I don't remember, but I think it was before I got my channel. And so I was looking up different looks with this palette, and I saw her look with this palette, and I kind of like did my own version of it or whatever because everybody has different techniques, and I just absolutely love it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I did my brows off camera with my, what did I use? Oh, I used just an Urban Decay eyeliner pencil. I know it's crazy, but it's purple and it works. So that's what I did. Where on earth did I put my, I think I'm going to use concealer today. I don't know what I did with my eyeshadow primer, but I'm running low on it anyway, so I'll use concealer today. Just going to put some on my lids. Actually, I don't think I need any more than that. And excuse my nails. They're not gross because they're not like gross, but they're like, they don't have polish on them. They're not polished. I'm actually gonna go, I think next week with my mom and get a manicure pedicure, and I'm gonna get gel nail polish because whenever I polish my own nails, which I'm terrible at, or I just get regular nail polish. I'm not going to get actual like gel nails, but just the gel nail polish, because whenever I've gotten that, it lasts a lot longer, and I just really like it. So I'm going to prime my face using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm waiting for my full-size one to come in, so I can't wait for that. I don't know why, but I'm just stupidly excited about that disc that it comes with to like scoop it out so I don't have to use my fingers, and it just looks really pretty, which is crazy. It's not why I bought the primer. I really think the primer actually makes a difference, but you guys know I like to let my primer sink in before I go in with my eyeshadow so that it has a chance to sink in. I think I just said that. So I'm going to go in with my tape, my rainbow tape. And I know the Silk Canvas Primer is pretty expensive, but I had a gift card to Sephora, and I don't know, sometimes I just like expensive things. But I also like my drugstore products. I'm actually going to be doing another drugstore video coming up soon because I've had my eye on quite a few items that I think look really cool. So I almost just dug my nail into that, and that would have been bad. So I'm going to go in with, this has been my favorite blending brush. Whoo, almost dropped that palette again too. The E17 from Morphe. It's just a very small blending brush, and I've just really been liking it. And I'm going to go in with the shade Taza, which is this shade right here. It's kind of like a burnt orangey shade. Set that there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. The last thing I need to do is buy a third one. It was definitely worth it to me to buy it again though, because I just love this palette. And I think there's still some blue. Let me rub it on my color switch again. It was definitely worth it to me. I have a couple other eyeshadow palettes that I've broken on camera or since getting my channel, and I've not replaced them because I just didn't use them that much. But Juvia's Place is one of those brands that I just use the most, I would say, on and off camera, and I'm never disappointed in, or so far I haven't been disappointed in anything that I've gotten from them. So yeah, and I feel like they're pretty affordable for A, what you're getting, but also B, just like in general, because you know, $20 for an eyeshadow palette versus like $40 or $50, which is what you would spend on, you know, another high-end brand, which I guess technically they're not considered like high-end, but I think they're pretty amazing. So now I'm going into the shade. It is called Zora. It's kind of hard to tell because it's white writing on this like yellow background, but it's this one right here. It's kind of, it looks like a cherry coke kind of color, but when you put it on, it has a lot more pink to it, like a pinkish red. So we're going in with that. This tape does not want to stick today. I think it's because I moisturized. I mean, I always moisturize, but I think I moisturized too close to when I was going to put this on. I love that color. It's like the epitome of fall colors for me. And I'm just going to bring that in as well. A little bit. Or a lot of it. So I want to thank you guys for the positive response on my playing with makeup video where I didn't talk about brands. I was very happy that you guys were happy about the video. And I think I've decided I'm going to make it a series. So I'm going to try to do it once a week where I just play with makeup and don't tell you exactly what I'm using, so that you guys can just pull out whatever you have, and it's like a guaranteed tutorial where you don't feel pressured. I hope you never feel pressured by me, but like by society or whatever to buy exactly what someone is using. So I think I'm going to make it a regular series on my channel. Also, oh, and I'm going to link McKenna Burns' channel if I didn't already say that. I think I did, but just in case I didn't, I'm going to link her channel in the description box below, and probably in a card as well. But on that topic, so I have a friend who just started her own channel, and I'm so proud of her. I've known her for a very long time. We've known each other for at least 15 years. We met through my best friend, the one who passed away, and she is 60 years old, which I normally wouldn't divulge somebody's age on camera, but she, you know, I just watched her first video and she herself said it. So she is a grandma, she is a friend, she's a mother, she is an amazing person, and she, looking for my flat brush, I'll use this one. She is a student now, she's gone back to school, and she is so awesome. She's so awesome. And her name is Aynne, and I'm going to link her channel up in a card and put it down below. It would mean the world to me if you guys would go and subscribe. She's going to do a lot of like affordable makeup tutorials, and she is going to do, you know, mainly makeup, but I think she said she's going to do a few other things here and there. So I definitely would love you to check her out. She's awesome. She's awesome, and she means a lot to me. So I will definitely link her channel, and you guys can go check her out and give her some love and let her know that I sent you. She has literally subscribed to every single person I've done a collab with that, you know, I have suggested. So she's a very supportive person, and to be honest, she is, compared to how many people I know in my everyday life, like, she's one of a select group that has subscribed to my channel. So she's always been really, really supportive of me as well, and I just want to show that support back, and I love her. She's the fun grandma, you know what I mean? So now I'm just, sorry, I just cut the crease while I was talking to you guys, in case you didn't see that. And now I'm just taking that same blending brush and I'm just kind of softening the edge there. And then I'm going to take this small, tiny brush, the E36 by Morphe, and I've said this in a few videos, and I'll probably say it in every single video that I use Morphe. If you want to get something from them, if you don't, that's fine too, of course. But if you do happen to get something from them and you don't want to use a beauty influencer code, then you can use the code in all caps Adopt Love, and they will donate the commission that normally is given to a beauty influencer and donate it to animal rescue. And I think that's pretty awesome. So I actually won't let them give me a code because I don't want to take away from the animal rescue. All right, so I just kind of brought that in. I don't know if I wanted to do that, but we did it. So actually maybe I'll take just a little bit of it away with concealer. I didn't want to go quite in that far. And you'll see why in just a second. See, this is why, well, one of the issues that I have with doing cut creases is that it always ends up turning whatever color I have in the crease. I don't know. Oh well. I mean, I know I'm not the only one because I've seen it happen to other people. I don't know if there's I haven't tried too many concealers to see if there's one that's like better than another for that or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna leave well enough alone. I'm gonna go into the shade Nomad, which is this beautiful like duochrome burgundy shade. I just am not equipped to handle more than one thing at a time, and I'm just gonna put that right here. It's so freaking beautiful. So I'm going to be doing a face chart video coming up fairly soon, probably next week, where I choose one of the face charts from Milk. I think it's Milk1422 on Instagram. It's a Russian makeup artist that does face chart art, and people recreate them. My friends Leanne and Danielle did a video. I will link their videos in the description box. That is such a beautiful color. And they did a collab where they chose the same face chart and recreated it, and it was awesome, so it inspired me to do it. And then I'm gonna go into this beautiful, and I mean beautiful, and I think I'm going to use, where did I just put that brush? Why do I always, I like look away and brushes disappear. There it is. This is a Makeup Geek flat shader brush. I'm gonna clean it off on my color switch. I leave it next to me here, and that was what I used the concealer with. And I'm gonna go in with this shade called Marrakesh, and it's this beautiful peachy shade here. It's such a gorgeous shade. I feel like maybe I should go in with my finger, but I don't like doing that. Oh no, I don't need to. It is so gorgeous. This is one of the most underrated Juvia's Place palettes, I think. Because I think when people see it, they think they can only get, you know, like 1 or 2 looks with it, but I mean, granted, yeah, I do this look the most, but I've done at least 3 looks that I like with it, if not more. So, and when I saw this look originally done, I was like, and then I did it myself, I was like, wow. Like, I just didn't expect to ever get that look from this palette. And you will see what I mean, I think, when I'm done. Oh, it's so pretty. That's so freaking beautiful. I love the orangey, like peachy shade with the burgundy. And then I'm just gonna take that burgundy duochrome again and kind of soften the edges. Okay, so let me just make sure. Hold on. I think I need just a smidge more on this side. Okay. Now I think I'm happy. Okay. So now we're going to do our face, and then we'll do the lower lash line. Okay, hello. There we go. Alright. Get this concealer off the back of my wrist. Take my makeup wipe. Ever since I've been turning off the autofocus, I think it's been better. Because for a while it was like anytime I moved to grab something, I would go out of focus and then come back in focus. Oh, and I asked in one of my previous recent videos if anybody would like to see a color pop video, and I got at least 1 or 2 yeses, so I will do that for sure. It'll give me a chance to play with my color pop shadows. So I'm going to go with my Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation first. And then I'm going to use, I guess I'll use my Wet n Wild. I've really been, sorry, I didn't mean to put my finger in front of the camera. I've really been liking this combination. What was I going to tell you? I feel like I think of something I want to tell you and then I forget, like as soon as the camera turns on. I know one thing I forgot, and that was to wet my beauty sponge. Not good. Just wet the crap out of it with my spray and spray everything else while I'm at it. I filmed another video right before this, so it was still somewhat wet, but not like wet. And that's also why it still had some foundation on it. If I film a video one day and then I film a video the next day, I always clean the brush in between. But, and my next Jaclyn Hill video for the vault will be coming up soon as well. I didn't want to do all 4 palettes like back to back because I mean, I know that that probably makes more sense, but I know some people don't care about it and some people do. And I didn't want to flood my channel with just Morphe, Volt, all at once. So I figured I would just space it out, and one of them is going to be a collab, so excited about that too. I think the next one going up is going to be Dark Magic and then Bling Boss. Don't quote me on that. And Erica, one of my subscribers, shout out to you, Erica, suggested that I do the kids makeup challenge where I do an eyeshadow look using kids makeup and lips and a couple face products. And so I did go to Five Below and I got some kids makeup, so I'm going to be doing that, so that should be fun as well. I'm curious to see if I can even get it to show up. I don't think I need concealer because I think that's pretty full coverage. No, that's not the powder I want. I want to use I'm going to use my Coty Airspun again. I forgot how much I love this. Like, it was all I used to use when I first got loose setting powder. It was a couple of years ago. Before that, I always used just the MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. That stuff is good but heavy, really heavy, and it can get cakey real quick, real fast. Real quick, real fast? I don't know. Real cakey, real fast. There we go. So then I got this stuff, which a giant tub of it is like maybe $7 at Walgreens. And I forgot how long it lasts on the face. Like, I wore it the other day and I went outside and it was hot. It was hot and humid and gross. My makeup did not budge. So that is why I just couldn't do it. I said in my Sephora like VIB wish list that I was thinking about getting the La Mer powder or whatever, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it because it's $95 for a setting powder, and you know, I don't have an issue spending money on makeup if I think it's good, if I think it's hold on, we need a brow bone color to get rid of that smudge that I just did. If I feel like it's good and I feel like it's really gonna make a difference and there's nothing else that I can use, you know what I mean? Like, but I have the Fit Me powder, I have the powder I just used the Coty Airspun one. Like, if I can use a powder that's less expensive, why not do it? Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I just need to leave my face alone. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, which today I'm gonna use the Revolution Makeup, the Bronze and Glow palette. Does anybody else have an issue with when they have nail polish on for a long time? And like you have it on for like a long time, like constantly on, like you constantly reapply and stuff like that, and then you have like your nails underneath get like tinted, like, I don't know, I think it comes, well, the nail lady said it comes from just like your nails not breathing. It's not like a fungus or anything. Like, I mean, you can get that as well, but this particular, like when it just kind of gets darker, when your nail gets kind of darker, it just means that your nail isn't getting a chance to breathe. So that's why I took off my nail polish. Most of it's gone now, but I mean most of the tint, but I just wanted my nails to breathe before I actually went and got them done. I love that bronzer. It's like a cool toned bronzer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna finish off the eyes real quick. So I'm gonna take that same little tiny brush, the no, not the M, the E36. And I'm going to go into that same shade that I use for the brow bone, which is called Aziza. And it's like a white gold toned shade. And I think I'm going to spray my brush just a little bit with whatever setting spray you want. Okay. And I'm just going to put that in the inner corner. See that? It's like a yellowy tint. And then the brush will be wet enough to just keep dipping in if I need to. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. And I'm doing the rest of the eyes now because before I move on with my face, if I end up having to get fallout out or something like that, I think I have something in my eye, like a hair. That I haven't gone too far into my face makeup, you know? So I'm just kind of bringing that far out, but it's so pretty. Okay, we're going to stick with the same brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Berber, which is this beautiful like blue teal shade. Oh, and I have another, wait, I wanted to put on some green liner. This is Junkie from Urban Decay. I have another very special tutorial coming up as well. It is a dedication to my friend Laura, who has PKD, which is polycystic kidney disease. And I did a tutorial. The awareness ribbon is teal. And so I did a look in honor of her and PKD awareness, because PKD awareness day was a couple of days ago. And so I wanted to do something for her. And once, I mean, I'm currently not monetized, but once my channel does become monetized, any views, like any money and any AdSense that comes from the views of that video, I will donate to PKD research. That is so pretty, you guys. I don't know why I don't do this look more often. I mean, I think I've done it like maybe 5 or 6 times off camera, but I just get so excited every time I do it. And then I'm going to take my favorite shade in the palette, which is called, okay, it is called Chef Shawen. And it is this beautiful shade right here, which at first I was like, that is the most boring shade ever. But it's actually like a minty green-ish, bluish duochrome shade. And when you put it on, it reminds me a lot of like Lumi pigment from Sugar Pill. See that? Kind of turned that one little area into like minty green. Man, speaking of Sugar Pill, they came out with a palette for Trixie Mattel. And I so was like, oh, I want to get it. And the lip color is gorgeous. I'm hoping that just like with Kimchi, the lip color that they came out with for Kimchi, the drag queen, I'm hoping and praying that they go ahead and make it like a single one that you can always buy, because I love the lip color. The eyeshadow palette is so neutral. Like, it's gorgeous, but it's $52, and it's, I think, 6 shades of eyeshadow, and then you get the blush, full-size blush, and a lip color, but it's $52, and it's like 3 shades of brown and like a shimmery shade. I don't know, I just can't. For me, I just can't justify it, because I know that I won't use it as often as some of my other palettes, just because I'm just not a neutral person, like when it comes to eyeshadow. You guys know I've done a few neutral looks on my channel, and what happened? Okay, I need to fix this. Sorry, I'm distracted now because, oh, there it is. Okay, this sponge tends to fix everything. This is a sponge that I got from MAC Cosmetics, I think, and it's just, I don't know, it just tends to fix. No, that's not fixing it. Okay, that's all right. We got this. So, for me, buying a neutral palette for that much just is not, I just can't do it. I just can't bring myself to. I don't know. I was like, but I could review it for my channel, and then I'm like, even that doesn't work in this instance. Because there are so many other things that I want to review. Like, we're coming up on Halloween, and I'm going to call it Pinkoween. And I'm going to do 31 videos for the month of October. And I just know that, like, I'm going to be doing some costume ideas. I'm going to be doing some vlogs. And I'm going to be doing, like, some glam, Halloween looks. And then I'm also going to be doing, like, Halloween themed makeup, like palettes that are Halloween themed. So, like, the Creepy Cute palette from Strobe Cosmetics, the Witchcraft palette from Misha Lou, like that kind of thing. So, and the Creepy Cute palette and a whole nother order of stuff that I wanted to get combined weren't even $52. So I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to go with my gut instinct and not get it. That's what I'm going to do. Because I think because I'm a collector, the collector in me is like, I own everything by Sugar Pill, like all the, limited editions that they've released, but I don't use them that often. I mean, I use the single eyeshadows by them all the time. I love Sugar Pill, but like the little Twin Stars palette, that even was fairly neutral, and I bought it, and not only is it now on clearance, but I just don't use it as often as I wish I did. So, but if it's something that is neutral, I will use it for an occasion or for a neutral tutorial. The only thing that I could try to convince myself to get the Trixie Mattel one was it literally would be the perfect palette for like a bridal makeup tutorial. So, if I was going to do a bridal makeup tutorial, maybe I could justify it, but I have plenty of eyeshadows I could use for that as well. So, no, Anya, don't do it. Alright, I think I'm going to just go in with a gloss. First, I'm going to drop 10 things. And then I'm just going to go in with a lip liner and a gloss. I'm going to use Plum from MAC. I like MAC lip liners. Ooh, that's something I am excited about. So, did you even understand that? That's something I'm excited about. I am getting the Fenty Gloss Bomb. I don't know how I said this in a previous video, but everyone has told me, everyone has told me that I would love the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and I agree because I love gloss, but I really like shimmery gloss, and the Gloss Bomb that she has out now is not shimmery, but she's coming out with on the 7th, which is in like a few days, maybe 3 days I think from now. I'm pre-filming this before the release date, but I might get it with my gift card. I do have some gift card left, so but yeah, she's coming out with a diamond gloss bomb, so that is really exciting. Okay, so this is the Color Pop Hello Kitty gloss. I bought like 3 of them because it's so pretty. Love it. I don't even know what it's called because the sticker came off. I don't know. And the last but not least, highlighter. Sorry guys, this is so long, I know. Okay. So I'm going to do Jeffree Star Sarcophagus. That has literally been my go-to highlighter. And I'm going to use, for the first time, I think on camera, my Morphe setting spray. This is one of my favorite setting sprays that I've ever owned in my life. It really, like, transforms your skin. Like, but now I know what in the heck that Rimmel setting spray reminded me of, because it's this. It smells like it, and it, even though this one comes out like in an aerosol can, this is not Sarcophagus. Tried to trick me. This is ice cold. There's Sarcophagus. This one comes out in aerosol. The Rimmel one comes out just in like a regular sprayer. This is my favorite highlighter in the world. And the Morphe one, I don't know. It's just a very special setting spray. Like, I feel like almost all other setting sprays are very similar to me. Like, I can't tell a huge difference. But the Morphe one, I definitely can. Like, the Morphe one is like my rose toner, facial spray, and a regular setting spray in one. The only thing is it's very difficult to get. Well, near me. They don't have it in the Ulta store. Did I just get that all over the camera? No. Okay, there we go. You can't get it in the Ulta near me. There's like a hair flying around. So I have to order it from the Morphe website or the Ulta website, and it's just a pain in the butt for me to get. I don't have blush on, do I? No. No, I don't. Okay, I'll just throw some on from here. I'm all over the place, guys. So this is from my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer palette. And so, yeah. But I love the Morphe setting spray, and I don't want to be without it again. And it's not too expensive. It's $15, and then, you know, you can use the code to get it off, get money off of it. All right, there we go. Finished look, final look. I absolutely love it. So basically, you can get a rainbow look with this palette that looks really, really neutral. So, yep. I love this palette. I love Juvia's Place. Can't wait to do the next one. I don't know which one I'm going to do. It's either going to be the Masquerade or the Warrior, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you guys again. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.